Top 10 worst celebrity fails that ruined their careers. Starting off with number 10, Will Smith and Chris Rock. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars in March 2022, leaving the Academy and viewers at home alike stunned. It was a moment that quickly went viral with memes and jokes flooding social media, but what led to this unexpected altercation between two of the most popular comedians in Hollywood? Some say it started with Will Smith's disappointment over Chris Rock's monologue during the Oscars. Others claim it was due to the tension between the two stemming from their careers and personal lives. But one thing is for sure, it was a moment that will go down in Oscars history. Will Smith, known for his charismatic and charming persona on screen, has had a successful career with blockbuster hits like Men in Black and The Pursuit of Happiness, but off-screen he has faced his fair share of challenges and controversies. From his public divorce from Jada Pinkett Smith to his son Jaden's unconventional lifestyle, Will has been under the constant scrutiny of the media. Meanwhile, Chris Rock is known for his sharp and satirical humor, often tackling controversial topics head-on. He too has had a successful career in comedy with iconic stand-up specials and films like Top 5 and Grown Ups. However, he has also faced backlash for his jokes, most notably his opening monologue at the 2016 Oscars, where he addressed the #OscarsSoWhite controversy. Number 9, Edward Norton. Edward was one of the best actors in Hollywood, but apparently he has had a bad reputation for being difficult on set and hasn't been seen in a big movie for a while now. It's a sad reality that sometimes the most talented people are also the most difficult to work with. Take Edward Norton, for example, an incredibly gifted actor who has proven his worth in numerous films. From American History X to Fight Club, he has captivated audiences with his performances and has become a household name in Hollywood. But here's the thing. Despite his undeniable talent, Norton is not known for being the easiest person to work with on set. In fact, his reputation for being difficult precedes him. There have been multiple reports of clashes between Norton and directors, co-stars, and even crew members on various film sets. Some say it's because of his intense dedication to his craft. He wants every scene to be perfect and will do whatever it takes to make that happen. Others say it's because of his perfectionistic nature. He can be quite demanding and critical, which doesn't always sit well with others. Number 8, Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes had so many projects going until she got with Tom Cruise. Katie was a rising star in the entertainment industry. She had landed several high-profile roles and was gaining recognition for her talent and beauty. However, all of that changed when she got together with Tom Cruise. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Tom Cruise is a bad guy. He's definitely an A-list celebrity and has some impressive acting chops, but let's be real. He's also known for his eccentric behavior and controversial beliefs. As soon as Katie started dating Tom, her career took a backseat. Suddenly, she was no longer the focus of attention in Hollywood. Instead, all eyes were on her relationship with the famous actor. It's almost like she disappeared from the big screen altogether. And let's not forget about the infamous couch jumping incident on Oprah. Number 7, Taylor Lautner. Bro went from being the highest paid teen actor in Hollywood to being unable to get a part because a movie he starred in was so incredibly bad. The reviews are hilarious. Abduction, if anyone is interested. The man who went from being the highest paid teen actor to not being able to get a part because of one bad movie? And let me tell you, that movie was so incredibly bad that even Rotten Tomatoes couldn't save it. I mean, have you seen Abduction? If not, I highly recommend it as a form of entertainment. Not because it's a good movie, oh no, but because the reviews are absolutely hilarious. It's like watching a train wreck that you just can't look away from. But let's not dwell on the past. Taylor has moved on from his teenage werewolf days and has been making a name for himself in smaller independent films. And you know what? He's actually pretty good. Who would have thought? Number 6, Mike Myers. Some folks said he 86'd his career when he did The Love Guru, but let's be real here. Who hasn't made a mistake or two in their career? We all remember Keanu Reeves' attempt at a British accent in Bram Stoker's Dracula, and don't even get me started on Nicolas Cage's hair choices. Why would we hold Mike Myers to such high standards? Sure, The Love Guru was a flop, but let's not forget that this is the same man who brought us Austin Powers and Shrek. He has given us endless laughs and iconic characters that will live on forever. Plus, he can do a killer Scottish accent. So let's cut Mike some slack and remember that even the greatest comedians have their ups and downs. After all, laughter is the best medicine, and Mike Myers has definitely given us plenty of it over the years. Number 5, Lindsay Lohan. She had so much going on for her, and it's such a shame that she just ended up getting caught up in all the crap that comes with Hollywood. I still kind of hope she'll make a comeback one day because she's actually very talented. The ultimate Hollywood wild child, from her breakout role in The Parent Trap to her infamous partying days and multiple stints in rehab, this girl has been through it all. But let's not forget, before all the chaos and drama, Lindsay was a pretty big deal. She had talent, looks, and promising career ahead of her. So what went wrong? Well, some may say it was the toxic Hollywood environment that led her down this path. Others may point to her troubled childhood or lack of parental guidance. But let's be real here. Lindsay also played a big part in her own downfall. Number 4, Katherine Heigl. This actress was everywhere and then nowhere at all. She had bad-mouthed so many people, writers, and shows and movies that it was inevitable. The saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, clearly did not apply to Katherine when it came to her career. She seemed determined to burn every bridge she had built in Hollywood. From Grey's Anatomy to Knocked Up, Heigl made a name for herself as a leading lady in romantic comedies. She was even known as the rom-com queen for a while, but as quickly as she rose to fame, she fell from grace. It all started with Grey's Anatomy, the show that catapulted Heigl into stardom. She played Dr. Izzy Stevens and quickly became a fan favorite. However, behind-the-scenes drama ensued when Heigl withdrew her name from Emmy consideration, claiming the writing wasn't good enough for her that season. This move did not sit well with show creator Shonda Rhimes, who later said she felt betrayed by Heigl's actions. But it didn't stop there. Heigl then went on to criticize the Judd Apatow film Knocked Up, saying it was a little sexist. Number 3, Gina Carano. Gina had potential, huge potential. Imagine having a role in one of the most loved Star Wars new series, also being liked by many people because you're a legit, strong character with no fluff, and then bam, she had to go out and tweet some stupid shit. But hey, we're not here to judge. We all make mistakes. Some just have bigger consequences than others. Gina Carano may have been one of the strongest characters in The Mandalorian, but she definitely didn't have a strong filter when it comes to her social media presence. In today's age where everything is online and can be easily accessed by anyone, it's important to think before you click that post button, especially if you're a public figure with a huge following and influence. But let's not dwell on the negative. Let's focus on the potential that Gina Carano had, both as an actress and as a powerful character in The Mandalorian. Her character Cara Dune was strong-willed, badass, and unapologetically herself. She didn't conform to societal norms, and she stood up for what she believed in, even if it meant going against the norm. Number 2, Mike Richards. Mike Richards destroyed his career by seemingly giving himself the Jeopardy hosting job. Everyone was annoyed when he announced he was host. Then his past comments came out, so he stepped down from the hosting gig, and now he's also out as executive producer. Looks like some people just can't handle the pressure of being in the spotlight. Mike Richards, former Jeopardy host and executive producer, is proof of that. I mean, seriously, how do you mess up a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become the face of one of the most beloved game shows in history? It all started when Richards was announced as the host, much to the disappointment of fans who were hoping for a more exciting and diverse candidate. But hey, we gave him a chance. Maybe he had some hidden talent we weren't aware of. And finally, number 1, Faye Dunaway. Faye was set to become Hollywood royalty with Bonnie and Clyde, Chinatown, and Network under her belt, but by the late 70s, her on-set behavior became the stuff of legend. She got branded with the cursed difficult label. Then Bette Davis came out against her, and that was pretty much it for her in leading roles in film. She had to start doing television and many bit parts and guest appearances. A true fall from her former glory. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more juicy royal updates and news on your favorite celebrities. And I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.